A World War II airman from Kalamazoo who died in the line of duty will be honored in Europe today. Alex Jokic spoke with the man's family about the overdue accolade. She joins us now live with their story. Alex.
Marcy, the grandson of Walter Sies tells me it's been a long time coming. Walt's B-24 went down 70 years ago today. After decades of trying to get the American government to formally recognize Walt's service, Walt's family finally received a surprising letter. It came from a man in the Netherlands who actually saw the bomber go down and wanted to formally honor the American hero on board.
There's moments that people become heroes. When that moment happens, they deserve to be honored.
Sergeant Walter Murphy Sies.
He was a character.
Loved three things: his wife, his art, and his country. Walt was a top gunner on board this B-24, the so-called Super Wolf. His story may have ended with this tragic newspaper clipping, if it wasn't for his grandson, Marc. Marc's researched Grandpa Walt for nearly 25 years.
So this is a recording he sent my grandmother when he was overseas.
And knows the story by heart. February 16th, 1945.
They were on a raid to Osnabruck in Germany. They had dropped 12 500-pound bombs on their target and were returning. They were over Holland, and they started taking heavy flak fire.
As the Super Wolf sputtered, catching fire, Marc says Walt stepped up.
He had a 3-inch gash in his flak helmet. He had sustained a head wound, feathered the engine so they could stabilize the plane to jump, and then they jumped.
Everyone on board survived, except Walt.
Dat moet herinneren aan Walter Sies.
This YouTube video was made in Roswinkel, the Netherlands village where Sergeant Sies died. They're dedicating this memorial to him.
What my grandfather did that day was nothing short of heroic. My prayer was for my grandfather to be honored.
So even though it's 70 years later and half a world away,
no greater honor could have been done to my grandfather.
Now, Sergeant Sies did receive a Purple Heart for his service, but his grandson believes he should have received some sort of Medal of Honor or Valor for his sacrifice. His memorial dedication in the Netherlands will take place today in Roswinkel. Again, today is the 70th anniversary of Walt's death. Live in the newsroom, Alex Jokic, News Channel 3.